Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well, and in today's video I will be talking about a topic that is honestly out of my comfort zone and I've never done this kind of stuff. So the elephant in the room is not a big elephant at this moment. Well, if it depends on the eye. In my opinion, I feel like it's a small elephant in the room. It's regarding my nose. Yes, by the title of this video, and you guys have guessed it or already know by Instagram, if you follow me on my Instagram, that I have done a nose job and I've done a liquid rhinoplasty. So let me just turn to the side. I've done a liquid rhinoplasty on my nose. I'm gonna get into the details in a bit, but let me just show you my nose because most of you guys are here to see the final results or the after results, if you would call it. So this is my new nose. You guys can see it's a bit straight, it's a bit optical illusion, a bit smaller now, and overall, as my overall thoughts, I am so happy with the results. I'm so like thrilled. It looks absolutely the way I wanted to, how it looked, and it's amazing. Honestly, I cannot look myself in the mirror because I'm just obsessed with my new nose. You might be thinking then that why is this part hanging down? It's a bit still sore, not gonna lie, and it might eventually just go down, or if I want, I can do another filler to lift this part, but I'm gonna get into it in a second. So let me just come to the beginning part of the video, like why did I choose to do my nose and stuff like that. So one of the main reasons I've done the nose is because that I was feeling very insecure regarding my nose. Whenever I took pictures or I've done videos, I've done so many reels, like up close videos or pictures, I've seen my nose is quite big. Now, it's not that big. I always had this little bit of a bump here at the top, which really bothered me. And of course, I'm a consumer of social media. When I see other people's pictures or noses, I was doubting myself. Oh my god, their noses look so better and mine doesn't. I was really thinking to do like a proper rhinoplasty surgery. Of course, it's such a huge deal for me. So I stumbled across the liquid rhinoplasty. I did my research. I was researching, finding out what it's all about, how people do it, what's the effects, what's the side effects, what's the results, and all of the kind of story regarding liquid rhinoplasty. So I did it, and I honestly was stunned and amazed by the results, and I was really intrigued to do it myself because I feel like this is the right kind of option for me to do at this moment. So I did my research and I came to the decision that I'm gonna do the liquid rhinoplasty. So we are in the month of October. I was thinking I would do the liquid rhinoplasty in May. I've done the research in the beginning of this year. I wanted to do the liquid rhinoplasty treatment in May, but for my birthday, however, I just kept pulling it off, because I was just so scared. I was really scared. How will it turn out? What will my family say? What will my parents say? What will people say? What if it turns bad? What if it looks bigger than it already is big enough? So I just kept putting it off, and also I was busy at work, busy in the summer period, so I did not have the time, and honestly the confidence was just not there. Then finally I decided, you know what, if I just keep putting it off, I won't do it. So in the meantime, in the May period till now, I was again researching for the right treatments, for the right doctors, for the right people. Where should I go? Should I go for a proper professional? Should I go to the people that my friends had recommended me, like in-house people? And I was like, no, I'm not going to the in-house people because I feel like I'm already so scared because I don't want to mess up my nose. I want to go to the professional deal. So I looked up to the professional doctor. I'm sure you guys know him. He's really popular here in the UK, that people go to him and do the liquid rhinoplasty. I did not go to him because, well, I decided not to go to him because I feel like, first of all, the location was a bit on and off. It's quite far away from me, and also I did not like the noses a lot, to be honest. So then while I was still researching and still like not doing the treatment, I was just pulling it off, I stumbled across Fleur's video. Fleur de Force, I'm sure you guys know her. She's a YouTuber, UK based, and she did her nose job at Harrods in the wellness clinic. So she did her video and I was like, oh my god, I did not know that the wellness clinic in Harrods does nose jobs. So I went straight to the website, straight to the wellness clinic service and looked at all the treatments that the wellness clinic does. In my head, the wellness clinic does like facials or does like some sort of, I know that they do this kind of massages, and also they do also this kind of injections for vitamins, and also there's this kind of cyclo thing where people will go in a kind of small area that is really minus degrees and it's kind of this boost. I don't know what's it called, but honestly, you guys know what I mean. They do all this kind of stuff, but I did not know that they do fillers or Botox or nose jobs. So there's one or two doctors. So there's this one particular doctor. Her name is Dr. Marwa Ali. She does the liquid rhinoplasty in the wellness clinic at Harrods. And this is the one doctor that also Fleur went. And I saw Fleur's video on her nose and I was like really stunned by the results. So I did my research on her, found out that she's a very intelligent, very like award-winning doctor here in the UK, specializes for the liquid rhinoplasty and many more other things that she specializes. So I called them up, I emailed them, I booked an appointment. And my appointment was actually a week ago now. So I booked an appointment. I booked also a consultation first. So I booked a consultation and I booked the appointment as well. If I want to do the appointment, I can do it straight away after the consultation. But again, I was really nervous. So I had my consultation. I was so nervous, you guys. Honestly, I could not eat in the morning. I was so nervous. You know, because if I've never done fillers, I've never done Botox. Of course, it's kind of nerve-wracking thing for me. And I'm a guy. I do this kind of beauty treatments all a lot. You know, like I wear makeup, and that's me done, honestly. So I don't do this kind of fillers. So I was really nervous, but at the end, she was really nice. The consultation went really well. The treatment went really well as well. Now, speaking about the treatment, so she injected few injections here at the top, and I told her that I did not want the kind of, you know, the wall that people has. You can see that some people who do the liquid rhino, they have like this wall at the front or between the eyebrows, and I don't like that, to be honest. I feel like that wall looks very big and it looks very obvious. So I told her that I don't want the wall, and she completely agreed with me that she does not do the walls. And also I want to fix the bump here in the middle to make it more straight. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight, to be honest. It just has to be nice and good looking, basically, the nose. And also at the end, we decided to lift the bump to make it more lifted and maybe add a bit more hair and also make it symmetrical, because my nose was apparently to her asymmetrical. And also in the consultation said to me that my nose is not the biggest nose that she's ever seen. My nose is completely fine, but if I want to put a bit of fillers to tweak it up a little bit, I can do it to make it a bit more look nicer. So we decided to go ahead with the treatment, and she did put some injections here at the front, especially around here, and the other injection she put in here in the middle part to make this fuller and make it a bit more asymmetrical. And the last injections she did was 2 in here, just between the upper lip, just in here. In terms of the pain, you guys, this part, it doesn't hurt. This part, it doesn't hurt as well. I feel like if you just apply like a small pinch, just a small little pinch, it does not hurt at all. So don't be scared of needles. However, this part here at the upper lip, especially in here, it hurted so much. It was a bit painful, not gonna lie. Not the worst pain ever, but it was a bit painful. So I was tearing up a little bit because it was quite painful in here. But if you want the good results, she has to put the liquids in here to make it straight up. So of course she told me to do this motion to make it straight, and she fixed it, and at the end I looked in the mirror and honestly I was amazed with the results. I was so stunned. I honestly lost my words at that time because I was so like surprised and so like happy with the results. And you know, when you want something so much and you've been keep pulling it off and you've been really like thinking about it so long, so many years, and at the end when you see it, you feel like you lost your words, and then the after day you realize, oh my god, it looks so amazing. I've been so happy with the results, and I'm so happy that I finally did it. You know, it's all done and dusted, like khalas, it's done. So at the end I was so happy with the results, and the treatment went really well. All has been done. Of course, there are some things that you need to consider regarding liquid rhinoplasty, like don't put any makeup, don't put any skincare, don't touch it a lot. Of course, do this motion to make it more straight, but don't like touch it hard. Don't wash your face very aggressively. Don't use any kind of skincare. Don't use any kind of products on your face. I guess for 24 hours. I didn't use it for a good 2 days, which is good. Don't go to the gym. Don't sleep on your side. You know, like this kind of things that you need to consider regarding your nose. So you have to just be careful what you do regarding activities, so you don't put pressure on your nose. And it's been now, how many? It's been now, well, today's date, I had my treatment done on the 2nd, so it's been now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days since my treatment, and I'm gonna obviously insert some before and after pictures. You guys have already seen my nose, how it was looking. It was a bit bumpy, not gonna lie. It wasn't the straightest nose of all time. I was not unhappy with it, and I'm gonna insert some after pictures. You guys can see how it looks afterwards. It looks nice and straight, nice and pointy, if you would call it. It looks also, feels weird to say it also looks manly at the same time. I do like a manly nose. I don't want my nose to look a bit feminine, you know, like not too straight, not too small. It's good to have like a nice manly nose like this, which I'm really happy now how it turns out. Now it's the 5th day, and yes, I can touch it. I can go to the gym. I've been in the gym in the morning, and I can put products on as well. And you guys can see a bit like unevenness is because the skin cells are rebuilding, so that's why it's like flaky skin on my nose at the moment. So that's why you can see some skin, like dead skin cells, because the skin is rebuilding. Because there was a little bit of blood when she injected, just a tiny bit of blood, nothing too much. It's common for everyone. And yeah, you guys, I feel like this was it. If you guys have any questions regarding the nose job, or if you guys were thinking I haven't mentioned this or this, just do let me know a question down below in the comments box. Or if you guys don't want to leave a comment, just DM me on my Instagram. I'm happy to message you there, or I'm happy to do like another video regarding like a Q&A video regarding liquid rhinoplasties. Would I recommend it? To be honest, yes. If you're thinking to change your nose, if you think that your nose was similar like me, like a small bump, and you want to change a little bit, then I would highly recommend you do it. But if your nose is a bit bigger and a bit like risky, of course do a consultation, do your research, and find out the right doctor and just do it. Because honestly, I'm so happy. And as I said, you guys, if you guys have any more questions regarding the liquid rhinoplasty, just do let me know in the comments, in the comment section, or just DM me on my Instagram. My DMs are all open, and I'm happily to answer you in there. And I feel like I've covered everything. Now it doesn't hurt anymore. Before, in the first few days, of course, it was quite swollen and a little bit bruised because I was quite sensitive. But now everything is fine. I'm really happy how my side profile looks. And also the main thing was the side profile. I was just not happy with the side profile. I was happy with this profile, even with the bumpy nose. But with this side, I was just not happy with the side profile with the big nose. But now I'm really happy because it looks nice and straight and smooth. Like, it's just amazing. So I feel like this was it with this video. Hope you guys all found this video informative. And as I said, if you guys have any questions, then do let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Until next time, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.